Well, good morning, Interbet fans, and welcome to the Turffontein Standside Track, Thursday, the 30th of May. Just a recap on the voting. As you saw, what a total and utter disaster. Most people stood in the queue for many, many hours, all because the IEC, they don't look like they got their act together. And certainly where we voted, there was one person with a voter's roll in front of them, no electronic voting. And really, this country's got to change. You've got to get rid of these people, these corrupt people running it. I hope that the vote ends up not being corrupt as well. But let's go to racing, which we know is straight down the middle. And we kick off with an 8-race program, 22 pentometer, 3-meter false rail from the 700-meter mark. 12:40, the first race, that's 20-1. And it starts with a juvenile plate, 1,000 meters. I think Simply Majestic's the right horse here. I cannot believe this is 7-2. It won extremely well last time, and that was a feature race. And really, she's very, very effective over this type of trip. She's got to be hard to beat. She shows a lot of pace, and I think she's the right horse. But Gorgeous Klein is your favourite, and they won a maiden in a common canter, but on times certainly shouldn't be able to beat Simply Majestic. Roaming Spirit might be the horse, because there's been money for this. This is 5-2 in the betting, the first timer from the Mike the Cock outfit. And then Chocolate Soldier won well coming back in trip last time. But I'm going with Simply Majestic. Certainly each way I think that she's worth having a little strike if you get 3 places. Race 2, Juvenile Plate, 1,600 meters. Here your favourite is Zip Code, 13-10, did win well when it won its maiden. But Panning Gold ran against one of the better horses in Sean Terry's yard, Legend of Arthur, and he thought the run was very good. He told me at the races the other day he thought it was unbeatable in this race. And I think it will go extremely well. If Fourie can just give him a chance and let him run on at them, there seems to be a bit of pace. Zip Code's a pacey horse, and Sir's Moonlight Trader. I think Panning Gold will end up in the winner's box. The rest, Miss Carletta, I think is a big danger. Her first run was very, very good, and her next run was equally as good in an open race. And you know, as a 2-year-old, she had a lot to do, Miss Carletta, but that was certainly a pleasing run. So she might be the danger. Panning Gold to win, Miss Carletta to run second. Race 3, Maiden Plate, 1,400 meters. I'm going with Rossel Finale, although it's come back in trip. It's way ahead of the speed rating and looks like it's ready to win. Striker gets the ride on it, drawn 3. Shouldn't have any problems from there. The pace will come from Pike Place. That's shown a lot of pace. Final Try, some form, and gets a stable jockey, so that's got to have a big chance here going this type of trip. But I do think that this looks like a race made for Russell Finale. What worrying is come back in trip. Orania Munt, the first timer from the Peter Yard. Well, you saw one of their first timers the other day go to the front and not get beaten. It seems like the pattern with Tony Peter is that the horses go to the front. They've certainly got a race up there, and they're very difficult to overhaul. So make a close note of that one going down to post and the betting. Race 4, there's a maiden plate, 1,400 meter for the fillies and mares, and I'm going strongly with the Tony Peter runner, number 1, Kylie's Angel. I think 9-4 is a very good price about this. Third run, you know me, third run, ready, absolutely right. Everything is points to this one. The favourite is 10, Queen of Love. Fourie gets the leg up for the Magna outfit. Drawn a bit wide, but very good first run. There was a little support for it. Second time out, it was strongly supported and ran no type of race at all. But I think Kylie's Angel is the right horse here. I think she's the one you can side with strongly. Green Flame, Mary Reed, the blinkers are off, looks for improvement from the Joe Soma inmate. And Green Flame, stable jockey, Lorena gets the ride. Race 5, graduation 1400. Here's where it gets interesting. The Africa House to me is a standout, and he's the right horse. But it is second run after a rest. He did need his last run, and that was 7 weeks ago. So that's normally a good indicator that the horse has had enough chance to be able to recover. So I'm going strongly with Africa House. I think he's the right horse. Richard I, good form and runs on, got to be a big, big danger. Wise Act is held by Africa House, and there's no reason why he should beat Africa House. The Richard I, definitely getting better over a trip, and looks like he's got to have a big chance here. Biofarmers come back from a rest. Mizzen Sale, course and distance 2 from 1, and Kyomi being gelded in the second run after the gelding. Race 6. This is a merit-rated handicap. They go 1,000 meters, and the Van Vuren outfit or the Werner's outfit holds the key here, and you've got to watch the betting. The final betting will tell you what is the race result. Karangatang 7-2, third run, looks like an improver. Got 61 to carry. Rainbow Reward, the other Van Vuren runner, gets blinkers on, and a really very good last run. Nathan Klink gets a leg up, and getting 6 kilos from Karangatang might end up being the right horse. Don't leave him out. Dreamland, the Hulalarkus mate from the Vernus stable, gets Richard Foree, so that takes a close look at. I Star, she's class, but she's got 61 to lump, and Super Awesome doesn't seem to be in the right race. Race 7. Merit-rated handicap, 2,000 meters. Well, this is extremely difficult. The favorite is Total Surrender, very good last run, and should go well. Master Ariano's won his last 2, gets 11 points. That's got to get close to stopping him. Mount Darwin, second run after a rest. The maiden winner, Strued Sky, got a chance. But I'm looking closer to the top of the boards, top of the field. George Handel and Absolute Value. I think these two have got big chances. George Handel especially. 61 on his back, but ignore his last start. They got a shocking ride in the Derby from Striker, and Striker won't mind me saying that because it was awful. Absolute Value, pace, but 2,000 meters looks on the sharp side for him, but he's got to go into everything. The 3-year-old's got a big job to give this type of weight around, so maybe Total Surrender's the right horse. The Brief's got good form. Race 8. Merit-rated 80, they go 1,600 meters, and I'm going with Sean Terry Runner, Champion Warrior. I think he's absolutely ready for this, although he does come off a bit of a break. He's got 4 points penalty for his last 2 starts, which is against him, but that's crazy. He got a 1 point and then a 3-point penalty. Sean won't be happy about that because he is a handicapping king. But I think he might be good enough to win this type of race. He's come down in the class that he's been running against, and this gives him a big chance. Bob's Your Uncle, way ahead of the speed rating, shows pace. Foree gets aboard that. Celtic Rush shows pace, so you're going to get a really good pace in this race, and that might allow someone like Pocket Watch to close in and beat them. Drawn 1, Gavin Arena aboard it. He takes the leg up here. Very interesting to see he gets a ride, but I suppose Calvin's got a ride. Give Me a Choice, which won well last time out. You'll see if Panning Gold wins earlier to frank that form. Galadorn got 6, and Majestic Touch, second run. Nordic Rebel, old man, wait for Lorena on him again because Lorena rides him to an absolute perfection. So, from me, James Goodman, it's been a bit long-winded, but I hope you find some winners, and I'm sure we'll do well today at Turffontein on the stand side.